Hi guys, this tutorial is on how to pad a shoulder dart bursty. As you can see my own, I am going to be sharing with us how to pad, how to cut and how to pad your shoulder dart bursty. So I was working on the down part of this blouse, which is our summer gown or a Caribbean gown. I decided to share with us how you can cut and pad your shoulder dart. Please, if you know how you pad your own, just go ahead and do so. But if you want to follow my method, you are free to do so. So I'll be sharing with us how to do that. If you're interested, just keep watching. Now this is our pattern drafting. We've thought about that some days ago. I have the front, the side part and the center front. Now to begin with, I'm just going to start with the center uh pattern. I have my wording. It's a very soft wording, which is not gonna be okay for me. I will double it. Now to carve out our side parts or padding, this side part front, I have my underboss, my boss there. I'm just going to mark the line on the fabric. So from the bust line, I'm just going to go up with 2.5 inches. You can stop at the chest line to get your padding, the curve of the padding. That is what we're about to achieve. So after going up with 2.5 inches, I am going to go in with 4 inches. That 4 inches is my nipple to nipple divided by 2. Okay, which is 4. I have my 4. Now from the 4 I went in, I'm just going to connect it up to the 2.5 inches I went up. Now from that same bust line, I'm just going to take it down, stopping at the under bust. So the way you see this curve looks like, that is how my padding or my word is going to be cut out. Okay, hope you understand. Now I am done with the side parts. Now let me bring the wording. So you can use any thick wording of your choice or any thick foam of your padding. You go ahead and do so. Now I'm just going to go ahead to place this paper. I'm about to cut out that shape which I drew, the shape of my foam or the shape of my wording. Now to cut it out, I just went ahead to place the paper on the wording after folding it up, because I'll be having two sides. I'm just using my chalk to trace it out, marking it on the wording like this. So I want to show you two ways of cutting this. You either use your chalk to cut it on the wording like so, sorry, to draw it on the wording like this. Then you use your scissors to cut it out. Make sure you get the real shape of what you draw on the paper. Make sure you get the real shape on the wording or on your foam. And you can see that we stop at the underboss. Our foam stopped at the underboss. From the chest line, it came down to the underboss. The second way of cutting this wording is for you to place the paper on the folded wording like you see me doing. I just place the paper on the folded wording, and the next thing is for me to use my scissors and cut the shape out. I'm just going to carefully cut the shape out as you can see here. So that is the second way of cutting this. You either trace it out with your chalk on the wording, sorry, or you use your you place it on the wording or your foam like so, and cut it out. Please, you can make use of any thick foam of your choice. This wording I'm using is just very soft and light. I'm going to be doubling this. Like after cutting this, I'll be having two pieces for the side part. So I'm also going to go ahead and cut extra two. So every side part is going to have two pieces. I'll mark this side, the side that is going to be facing the center front with my marker. Okay, remember it's just my nipple to nipple divided by 2. I didn't add any allowance on the wording. I only added allowance on the fabric. So this is how is going to be facing on my fabric. I will still cut extra 2 for it because I want to double it. Now coming to the center front, I'm just going to go ahead and place my pepper like so. Okay, I'll label the under bust and also label the bust point. Now from the bust point, I'm still going to go up with 2.5 inches. What I did at the center front, that is what I'm doing on this on the side part. That is what I'm doing on the center front. I'll go up with 2.5 inches. Like I said before, you can go up with 2 inches, and that 2 inches will make you to stop at the chest line. It's not compulsory that you are going to go up with 2.5, but I made use of 2.5. So after marking that, I went ahead to mark the under bust at the on the wording like this. So the wording that I'm cutting is going to be stopping at the under bust, and that is how you see me cutting it out. I want to say something. It's going to be very, very important for you to place your fabric on the folded wording for this center front and cut it out instead of your paper. The reason I say this is that if you have not if your paper, if you didn't add any allowance on your paper, you are going to have a shortage after cutting your foam. So now the next thing is to place the paper on the fabric, indicating where the line of under bust and chest line is. Then I'm just going to place the foam like this on the fabric. So because I'm running short of a foam, that is why you are seeing a shortage. It didn't get to this side part of the center front like this. You place your foam like this on the center front of your fabric, making sure that they rhyme. Okay, so the place you see on the center front, you see that the foam didn't get to the fabric. I'm just going to join it. As you can see, I have joined it, and I doubled all this padding. The center front is 2, the two side parts are 2 doubled foam or wording. Okay, I doubled it. The reason why I doubled it is because for me to have that big push up effect, if I use only one or wording to pad this up, it's not going to give me what I want because the wording is very, very light. All right, so this is how I'm just going to be laying it on the side like this, starting to stitch from the down part to the upper area. After stitching this side part, I will place this other part on the center front like this, and also stitch it to the upper area. I also have my lining aside. I'll do the same thing separately on the lining, but I did not iron any wording on the lining. Note that. So after joining it, after stitching the side part, this is what I have. So you can see that our bust is just busting. The shape is just giving. That, guys, the shape is just giving. This is how to achieve a shoulder dart busty. If you want to pad your shoulder dart busty, this is the best way to go about this. I have not even ironed it, and it's looking very beautiful like this. So next thing is to just take it to my ironing table and iron. So I'm using my bust ham to iron it. It's very, very important for you to iron your busty, be it off shoulder. Make sure you iron it after sewing it. Okay, so I'm just going to give it a good iron. I'll iron all the front very well. The beautiful cup shape is just coming out. The beautiful cup shape is just coming out. That is how to iron your busty. All right, so guys, please, if you love what you do here, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share this tutorial so that every other person will learn from this, how to pad your shoulder dart busty. If you're watching us from YouTube, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, and hit the notification bell. Our Facebook name is same thing as YouTube, Cut and Sew with Mercy. Now that is the end of this tutorial. I hope you learned something, and I hope you understand this tutorial. Thanks for watching. If you have any comment, drop it in the comment section. Bye for now.